peasants, we welcome you to the Heavy Leather Metal Show! Tonight on our show, we welcome Apollyon, Necralant, Hammered Saint, Pearl, and Ivy. Now, our hosts, Ken and Nikki! Ha 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 ha!
Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of the Heavy Leather Metal Show. We are live at Residency Records here in Salem, home of the Tony Iommi Shrine. If you want to pray to the Riff Lord, you can certainly do that here. Nikki, what's up today?
In a few minutes, we are going to talk with Necralant. And we are going to eat pizza and talk metal. But first, we are going to shoot back to the studio and check out Portland's wildest black and rollers, Apollyon.
Let's do it.
In the streets, took my faces, turn around and draw, pulled all laces, watch it fall. Took his money and his gun, lost my pistol, 19 plus 1. Then it's time to move, always on the run. Live my life as a running gun, and they will never catch me. I ride with demons, me. From the giant and I live alone while it's free. I'm a rebel in man.
All right, everybody. That was an incredible performance from this band all the way from Portland, Maine. What did you think of that performance?
I thought it was magical.
You want to talk to these guys?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were all this tall, so we have to move some stuff around. But here they are, everybody, all the way from. You ever been to Maine?
Yeah.
It's way up there. All the way from Maine, it's Apollyon! Here they come. Here they come. Look, they came right through the coffin. All right, here they go. So, Nikki, here's job number 1. We're going to find out what everybody's names are. And at the end of the interview, you ready? At the end of the interview, I'm going to ask you what everybody's names are, okay?
Oh, I'm not going to know.
Here we go. All right, so you guys have 2 microphones. Just when one of you talking, make sure there's a microphone in your mouth. That's all. All right, who are you guys? What are your names?
I'm Mike.
Mike.
Greg.
Sean.
I'm Ryan.
There you go. So you got that?
Mike, Greg, Sean, and Ryan.
Yes. You guys play what is called black and roll.
That is correct.
And that, to me, is the best possible, it's the best of all possible worlds. Because here's why. And I don't know if you feel this way or not, but the aesthetics of black metal, top tier, right? But who's going to listen to black metal, right? It's too noisy. So you guys, let's take the aesthetics, let's play rock and roll. That's how it all came down, right?
Pretty much, absolutely, man. Yeah.
How do people take it in Maine? You know, there's a lot of sorcery here in Salem, Massachusetts. I don't know how much sorcery is up there.
It's more of a hard-working town.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
A little more blue-collar.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do they dig your rock and roll up there?
Oh, absolutely, man.
What do you think is the best town for your music?
We bounced around all over the place, but I would say that Providence is actually one of our favorite places to play.
Worcester, right?
Yeah, Worcester, too.
Rest in peace, Dusk.
Oh, yeah, Dusk
I'm
died.
still sad about that.
Oh, us, too.
I've never been there. Nikki has some questions about touring.
All right.
Here we go.
What was my question? Oh, do you guys have a bus that you stay on?
I mean, we just have a van.
It's called
A van?
RAV4.
Do you have do you have a van cat?
Shit. We
Yeah.
need a van cat?
We
Isn't
will
that-
after this.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have any
Take
van
notes.
pets? You don't have like a lizard or?
They would not survive.
I am the van pet.
Yeah.
It's pretty rugged, man.
Yeah.
As for the Maine, so we went all the way up to middle of nowhere, Maine,
Okay.
to see some metal bands. So you'd be surprised. They do occasionally surprise you.
What metal
in the-
band did you go up there to see?
What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean? We're
Yeah, I
great
know.
up
Because
there.
it's Maine.
being
They don't
Mainist
have
right
anything.
Yeah,
In
that's
fact,
what
not
I said,
a lot
Maine's
of
I
right.
go
I'm a
there
human
for the
being.
woods, but the
That's
people,
totally-
you know.
It's really about the metal, though. That's what the state was founded on.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I've always said. It's founded on heavy metal. Who did you go to see all the way in the middle of Maine?
Come back to me. I don't remember.
How-
It's not Apollyon, then like.
How? Okay, by the way, Apollyon. What is an Apollyon? And you realize that your band name is hard to pronounce.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Hard
Is
to
that
pronounce,
on
hard to
purpose?
spell.
In Canada, it's Apollyon.
Apollyon.
Okay. Tell us what one is.
I believe, Ryan, you came up with the name, right? One day?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't come up with the name. Some guy like 2,000 years ago came up with the name.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
you
take
took it.
credit though.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, it's just basically a really bad entity
Okay.
from I think the Old Testament.
Okay.
So keep it in line with the black metal aesthetic. Naming the
Right.
band after something sick. That's it was a Wikipedia thing.
Yeah,
Well,
something
popped on
cool
there
and
one
hard
day.
to say.
Our first iteration of the band name was something in Latin that we were trying to be like,
Yeah.
purposely like obtuse about.
Right.
Like, no, that's pretty stupid. We're just gonna call it something a little more straightforward.
What does
and-
the physical manifestation of the Apollyon look like?
Satan.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
Satan. All right. Very good.
We wanted to be Fist for a minute.
Yeah.
We
there's
were
already-
fist.
There,
for a minute.
there was already a fist in the 80s.
There's already a
Yeah.
Fist,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, by the way. Because right now, there's a very popular kind of heavy metal band from England. They're called Wargasm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a very popular thrash metal band from Massachusetts for decades, which is, by the way, still together, called Wargasm. So my question is, is there like some period of time that will pass and then suddenly you can use a band name again?
Yeah, we're gonna rename ourselves Metallica at some point.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, at some point, after Foghat is over, somebody else should be able to take Foghat.
Absolutely.
I think you can kill for the name too,
Yeah,
right? Like you can just take the other
Thunderdome
band
rules
out of the
for
equation, and then
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we
we did get a cease and desist for Apollyon.
Yeah.
That's why you can find us on Spotify, Apple Music,
That's
and
right,
all major
because-
streaming services as True Apollyon.
Yeah. Or Apollyon ME, right?
Yeah, on the
Yep,
Bandcamp.
on
yep.
the Bandcamp.
Who's the other Apollyon?
Well, there's a couple.
I think we're contractually obligated to not talk about
Okay.
him.
There's a couple. So this guy hit us, and he hit all the other black metal Apollyons.
Yeah.
And we started getting messages on the Facebook, just like, did this guy take you down too? And we were like, yeah. And we were all cool with each other.
Were they physical threats? How did he?
Oh, no, he sent us a strongly worded email.
Wow.
And
Oh,
we
yeah.
sent physical threats.
Yeah. A cease and desist. That's kind of how you know you made it.
Exactly.
So,
We pissed somebody off.
By the way, you guys are very burly.
This couch ain't
Right,
holding
Nikki?
up too well.
Look at this.
The word is magical.
I've been accumulating my mass recently.
Yeah.
I remember the band. It was Cloven Hoof.
Thank you.
Took me a minute.
yeah.
Yeah, and they have a little comic book store across the street, and I was like, man, it's pretty cool up here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking A. They rule.
Yeah.
Monster Emporium.
You can't swear on TV.
Was it the Monster Emporium, Portland, Maine, at Gino's Rock Club, or was it in Benga?
I think it was the Rock Club.
Yeah, Gino's Rock Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cloven.
Yep. And it's funny because we went to the store. There's a record store.
Right.
And he cut me off to look at records, and I got mad for a second. And then it was Kilty. He's like, I think that's the guy. And I was like, oh, it's okay then. But yeah, I was like, I was going to look at that. He just went right in front of me. He had
Dang.
no idea that I was even standing there, but it was pretty cool. 4 seconds.
We'll be back after this!
Hey everybody, we're live at Residency Records in downtown Salem, Witch City, USA, with one of the witchiest bands in town. That's right, it's Necralant. You might think it's Necralant. When you look at it, it's got an A in it, but it's not, it's Necralant. And we're going to find out what makes them tick. They are one of the preeminent New England black metal bands. Who else?
Beneath Purgatory.
Okay.
He also plays in Mork Verdon.
This guy plays in that band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mork Verdon, which he also plays in Jack.
that band. Okay.
Yeah, I play a lot of music, listen to a lot of music. I do some reading. I walk around the woods. I just don't
Ooh,
like
you
that.
walk around the woods. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's very black metal. Yeah.
Yeah. What woods do you like to walk? What are the witchiest, most black metal woods around that we can visit?
I live in Sturbridge, and we have a lot of good woods and hiking trails in there. So
Yeah.
usually it's just right around town.
What is the connection between black metal and nature, anyway? Why are black metal people so into walking around in the woods?
Oh, it's like the atmosphere of it, because it's very like makes you feel isolated the same way you are like when you're in the woods, and very grounded, I guess.
There you go. What do you guys write songs about?
Satan.
Satan? All right. Is every song on here about Satan?
of a pause there.
Yeah.
All songs on that album onward have basically been connected to Satanism in some way.
Okay. So before that,
Before that, it was a little more all over the place. It was a little more about philosophy and some stories and stuff like that. Because
Okay,
I was
alright.
15 at the time, so I didn't.
stories.
Yeah, I didn't have as much of a hard ideology at that time.
is it difficult to continue writing about one subject?
It would be difficult for me to write about more things, actually. The Satanism is what comes to me naturally.
Now, here's what I want to do. I want you guys to tell me about some of your inspirations, but here's the thing. I want you to be as obscure as possible. I want people to have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, so that later on they can look it up. It'll be fun. You ready?
You know, so my musical journey was like Led Zeppelin, then The Doors, and then Metallica was when it all started going downhill.
Yeah.
And then Iron Maiden, and then I heard Slayer, and then it was like Bathory and Death, and then I was absolutely obsessed with death metal and black metal.
Right.
Because I was an angry kid.
Yeah.
And then I chilled out and started listening to Judas Priest, and then Judas Priest is my favorite band now.
Okay.
And so basically I just listen to stuff that sounds like Judas Priest, like Heavy Load,
Right.
Sortilege, 220 Volt. People
go.
know those bands though. Dark Star, Tigers Pantang.
These are all good. These are all good references.
Swedish
Right.
metal, New Wave of British heavy metal.
Right.
That kind of stuff.
All
French
right.
metal.
How about drummer number 2?
Yeah, so I am a big thrash guy.
Yeah.
So like growing up, it was listening to a lot of like Slayer, Sepultura. I'm also a big prog guy. Rush, yes. Queensryche's the greatest band of all time. Had to throw that in. So.
You hear what this guy said? Make sure you cut that part out.
Why?
What? Cut what
blasphemy.
part? Cut out what part?
Queensryche.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, there you go.
Operation Minecraft.
greatest record of all time.
Oh my God. All right.
Boy, right there. I'm a prog guy too.
I know.
Thank you.
Bro's a
So,
prog guy.
You know, things like that. Bands like Morbid Saint.
Okay. All right.
Or
That's
like
good.
you know, really early Creator, like the Pleasure to Kill stuff.
All right. Okay.
A lot of that violence and destruction.
Okay.
Things like that are big influences on me. You know, bands like Fate's Warning.
Oh yeah.
Kind of we got to talk about
I
it.
even love the later Fates warnings.
Oh, it's all great. It's all great.
Yeah, but you just joined a black metal band. Can you at least name a black metal band that you like?
I do like black metal. Yeah. I got
go.
Dark Throne is the best black metal band out there. Dissection, Storm of the Light's band is the best black metal album.
Okay.
You can't beat Bathory. Bathory started it all.
So the first one.
Oh yeah. In my opinion, I don't know if I would count. I don't know if I'd count Venom. What do you mean second?
It says it right there on the cover.
That doesn't. No.
It's 80s black metal. It's not first wave black metal. It's 80s black metal.
Okay, so we've heard from the Thrashers. Now let's hear from the Satanists. What they're into. These two. Here we go.
I mostly listen to like European black metal, a lot of Swedish stuff. Like you mentioned Dissection. A slightly more obscure band people might not know, but should definitely look up is Armageddon. They're from Sweden. Then one of my favorite bands like Watain, Dark Funeral, Marduk, stuff like that. But old school like Euronymous era Mayhem is like a huge inspiration for me. I love Bathory as well. Gorgoroth, stuff like that.
There you go. Those are all good. And how about you?
I'm a little all over the place.
Okay.
So I'm a true punk rocker at heart,
Okay.
believe it or not. So it kind of.
I believe it. You can see the punk bleeding through, right? Yeah. That's what I thought.
It starts with like a Poison idea.
Yeah. Here we go.
It's like the super punky, like gonna beat the shit out of you riffs. Absolutely.
Right.
And then it goes like, I'm really into. There's this band, Surf Nazis Must Die.
Okay. Like the movie.
Yes.
Wow.
But-
I didn't know there was a band too. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it rips. Absolute ripper. The vocals are so obnoxious. And it's like there's this one specific beat I go after. I refer to it as like the Mortician beat. It's just like the. I love that beat. And then that kind of leaks its way into black metal bands that do that, which is why Necralant does that sometimes. So that's rather appealing to me. And then I go further down that spiral. So like Holder is a big band that I'm into, obviously. I got a Holder back patch too.
Oh yeah, they're coming to town. Couple weeks.
Let's see, and then I'm really into DSBM, so like Life Lover. Life
Okay,
Lover is
all right.
like one of the greatest bands ever. So chaotic and depressive, but it's still got like that like punk beat in it that I'm talking about, the Mortician beat.
DSBM stands for
Depressive, suicidal.
not you.
Depressive suicidal black metal.
Right.
Rather sad and scary. And then you got bands like Thy Light, Sacramoon, and just it goes further and further down the spiral.
I love it. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Completely obscure, Nobody knows what she's talking about. That's the beauty of it. Well, all this is exciting, but what is also exciting is that this is the inaugural episode of what I call the Deadly Triangle, and where we talk about pizza. So, first of all, we have to do the sign, which is this. You ready? Everybody? That's how you know. Now, I realized when I came up with the sign that it also kind of looks like a vagina, but it's not in this context because it's a fucking pizza slice. It can be both, I suppose.
Let's just say both are good.
Yeah, both are good. I got no complaints with either. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to review a pizza, except you don't eat pizza, right?
Vegan.
Got you some French fries.
Thank you.
Yes. So you're going to review your French fries.
Oh,
but the rest of us are going to review pizza, which is Essex Pizza, which is right here in the Wit City Mall. We're part of this structure is part of the Wit City Mall. And first of all, number one, it's my favorite pizza from around here. But number two, it's probably cold now, but it's not, it should be fine. But number two, and I just got cheese because I didn't want to freaking
ruffle Nolan's feathers.
Yeah, I only eat cheese.
You know, sometimes
Cheese is the best.
you think it's an innocuous topping, and then people flip out about it. Some people are allergic to mushrooms or, whatever. Meat, people don't eat meat. How many of you eat meat? These drummies do.
Chicken and fish.
Okay, all right, wow, cool.
Just chicken.
I didn't put any meat on.
Prefer
Carnivore.
All right, so we're gonna eat it. We're gonna find out what everybody thought about it, and we're gonna talk about the pizzas of yore that we've all enjoyed. What do you guys look for in a pizza?
buffalo chicken and ranch. No, this is good though. This is good though.
Sauce is number one.
This is what you call New York style pizza, which means it's got doughy dough and kind of a soft, sweet sauce, which I enjoy. A lot of people like Greek style pizza. That's not what this is. Yeah. What's your favorite toppings?
I'm also a cheese guy. I'm also a cheese guy.
Why is that?
All right.
How does someone become just a cheese guy?
I don't know. I just feel like simplification is beautiful.
Okay.
And getting down to the three most core
Says the prawn
ingredients.
guy.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
That
I
is
think
true.
you'd like it fancy.
You like proggy music or complex music and simple pizza. I like
Yeah.
primitive music and complex pizza.
Yeah, Jack and I are polar opposites. We just switch. I just feel like you can't beat bread, sauce, and cheese. You don't need to dress anything up if it's good how it is. So I like cheese. I'll eat most pizzas, except if you think pineapple belongs on pizza,
no way.
Leave the building.
No way.
I'll fight you on that one.
Okay, well then we're gonna step outside after this. Yeah.
You're wrong.
I don't know. Cheese is perfect.
So Nolan, have you ever had bad pizza?
Yeah. Like,
Really?
Come on! We had bad pizza on Saturday.
I'll get to that. But
I think it's really clever and adorable that the Instagram says true New England black metal.
oh, thank you.
Genius.
I came up with that when I was 15. I also thought it was very clever. I didn't think it was cute at the time, but I'll take that.
It's adorable to
It's
me.
adorable.
I don't know if it's adorable to anybody else. So, I mean, you probably get this question 1,000 times, but have you been to Oslo?
I wish, but I have not. But it's one of my dreams to go to the old Helvete basement, get a picture with the black metal thing on the wall.
Yeah.
There, but I haven't been yet.
I feel like that should be the next album cover, probably.
That would be cool.
All right, listen. Now it's time to talk. We got to rate this pizza, for crying out loud. Because we've got some other stuff to do. But we got to rate this pizza. Drummer number one. What did you think of Essex Pizza, which you've just had, just the cheese?
So I gotta elaborate on the scale.
Okay.
So the scale, people got the scale screwed up for everything, for music, whatever.
All right.
It goes 1 to 10.
All right.
And if you wouldn't even eat it, it's not even on the scale.
Right, okay.
It's off the scale.
Yeah.
A 1 is the worst something you can be, and you'd still eat it.
Okay.
4 through 6 is I'd never buy this with my own money, having it now.
Okay.
And those are the only parameters of the scale. But people have been screwing up the scale since the dawn of time. This gets a...
Since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Very educational.
It's
Not
just,
a pizza, anyway.
it's a hard 7.
A hard 7. Okay.
Yeah.
I accept that.
You might purchase it then, huh?
Yeah, no, I'd purchase it with my own money.
There you go.
I'd purchase it with my own money.
All right, drummer number 2.
For me, so I grew up in Connecticut, so my standards are New Haven pizza, Hartford pizza, New York pizza. Massachusetts has been a letdown since I've moved here. That being
Really?
said, oh yeah, oh big time. I miss Hartford. But that being said, this is some of the best Massachusetts pizza I've ever had.
Wow.
So take that as you will, but like the pizza felt, I don't know if juicy is the word, but like when I bite
is
into it,
juicy.
like I feel like it kind of like bursts with some flavor.
Yeah.
Like and look, I don't give compliments to Mass Pizza easy, but I did really enjoy this. This was really good. So
What's the score?
on the Jack scale?
Yeah, on the Jack scale.
I'd probably also give it about if I have the ability to go to Connecticut, it's like a 6. But if I'm stuck in Mass,
Okay.
it's a 9.
All right,
So-
beautiful. We'll take it. Massachusetts will take it. I don't know too much about this Connecticut pizza. We'll
it's
have
so
to see for ourselves, but I know everybody goes on about it. Okay, Nikki, who is my co-host. How's your pizza?
So I think Rob would love this pizza. I think it's good, but I like fluffy pizza.
Okay, I don't know what that
If
means.
anyone's ever been to Bonkers, it's not good pizza, but it was fluffy.
There's a place called Bonkers. that
It was
sells
my
pizza?
first job. Yeah, it's like a fun zone for kids. They have the big
Okay.
slides and the tubes, and it's like you get sick there a lot because it's just germ city. But they had the best pizza.
All right.
And it's fluffy and like
Okay.
soft. So I would give this a 5.
Ooh.
But I would still buy it.
Then you're
Rob,
not
you
on
want
the
to come
Jack
and get one?
scale.
Well,
Throw it up
you would like it, so you might
Throw it up the
It's
scale
what
again.
you like
See
in
what
a
you think.
pizza, yeah.
Nikki, you just described school cafeteria pizza.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I.
yeah.
Out of the way. You're in the shot.
baby.
You're out of the way.
Courtney, fuck off.
True rebel angel till the end.
That's what you're
Black
exactly
metal.
what she's describing. You're right. So
Chuck E. Cheese was always one of my favorite pizzas.
okay, there you go.
I don't know why.
It's not bad.
Just nostalgia.
This is good Portuguese pizza. It's sweet.
It is
It's
sweet.
got the sweet
Yeah.
sauce.
I don't know if it's Portuguese, but maybe. All right. Well, what do you think of this pizza?
This pizza's like right up my alley.
Okay,
so
good.
I would very likely buy it. I'm giving it a solid 9.
Wow.
Hard 9.
Hard 9.
Hard 9.
And how obviously you didn't have pizza, but you had the French fries. How are the French fries?
These are like my favorite type of French fries. They're like nice and crunchy in the right spot. They got good like seasoning or I guess pepper on them. They're like not soggy, but like they're the perfect amount of like soft, where they're not crunchy. I give them like a 9 out of 10.
Boom!
They do look good fries.
Well, there you go, everybody. That's Essex Street
You want a fry?
Pizza, right here in the
you can't
Witch
fry.
City Mall. Come by anytime. Have some pizza. I'm always up for it. You just ask me.
The fries are also a 9 out of 10 for me.
Wow.
Days are good.
All right, listen. We're gonna have Necralant look at some records in a minute, but I just wanted to thank you guys for being here. That's number one.
Yeah,
Thank you for having us.
And everybody, look. So you have Instagram. Instagram is where you're gonna best place to find where you guys are going next, right?
Yeah.
Go on Instagram. Necralant. It's not spelled like that. That would be with an I. It's spelled Necralant.
Defended.
It's Necralant. And it
except
means.
Necralant.
to
I like Necralant. Can we
Yeah.
rename ourselves Necralant?
It's so fancy though.
Welcome back to Heavy Leather Metal! Scorching open, here I stand, riding leather, steel in hand, kneel before me, or make your stand. Die, 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 die. High, no mercy left. Roll the dice, name your price. Up the ante, that's your life. Die, 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 die. road hard, clothes go dim, you'll never see your home again. Tried your luck, too late to fall. Die, 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 die.
Hey, what are you doing right now?
Did you forget my name?
Ken? Do you have a stage name?
No.
Do you want to, talk to Ivy?
Let's talk to Ivy! Here she comes. Here comes Ivy. Here is a fun fact about... Hi, Ivy. Here's a fun fact
Hi, Ivy.
about Ivy is that years ago on our old TV show, Andy, Heavy Leather Topless Dance Party. Lisa, remember that show? Yeah. Ivy was there once.
One time.
Only one time?
Yeah, my friends were doing some fire. Jessica Lee Scary and my friend Rain, they were doing some fire eating on the show. And me, little wee Babs, 16, shouldn't have been there.
No, too young. Not without a waiver.
Yeah, no. But now here I am, all grown up.
So that's I remember now. I remember that. By the way, we had Andy. We weren't supposed to have fire in the studio, but we ate fire anyway.
That's like today we weren't supposed to have a fog machine?
Yeah, we well, now we don't. So that dream is over. All right, Ivy, let's talk a little bit about your journey in the world of burlesque.
Yeah, well, I mean, Heavy Leather, many years ago, I
Right.
saw my friends, they were doing these really cool things, and I was like, damn,
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Right.
And then I did.
Yeah. Was it, but when you first, how nerve-wracking was it to do it the first few times? Was it?
I definitely felt like I was going to puke. I
Yeah.
still do. I had a show
really?
on Thursday. I was like, guys, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw up. Didn't.
Okay.
Never have.
It would be cool if you did. What about if you did like mid performance? That would be dope.
Okay, I've definitely done blood mid-performance,
Okay.
accidentally and intentionally.
Can we have you come back sometime and like have you vomit something mid-performance? That'd be really cool.
Can try.
Okay.
My
awesome.
friend Pearl is shaking
What
her
if she
head no.
vomits blood? Well, that'll be like a Halloween special.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it could be something green,
Vomit
whatever.
Blood. Can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe green's her, like, color.
Right, because it's green.
Yeah.
Ivy is green, as you know. What is you have it in your mind a persona that you become when you're dancing, or you also do circus stuff too?
Yeah, I'm a circus performer. I'm a fire performer.
Okay.
I don't really even think about it. I have
Okay.
my stage monster, my stage demon. She takes over.
Yeah, there you go.
I have no control over what happens.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm not even here.
Do you do anything with lions? You do any lion taming?
I do not do lion taming.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you have any lions?
Would you be into
I
that?
don't have lions right now, but if
All
we
right,
get lions,
let
you
me
can,
know.
you can train with them.
Yes.
We can set that up.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'd be into that. Cool. Anything that can kill you at any moment is cool.
Absolutely.
So, you know, lion would be pretty dope. Circuses don't really have a lot of animals anymore, though, right? That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, they tend to no longer use animals, which is really great. A
Yeah.
lot of the animals were not being treated very
Right.
well. So it's a good thing they kind of moved on. But now there's more space for
Spitting fire.
spitting fire,
Yeah.
physical performance,
Burlesque
Yeah.
dancers with
burlesque.
snakes.
What else? So, okay, so you do fire stuff.
Yes.
What are you doing? Like juggling fire? What's going on?
No, I'm a hooper. I'm a
Oh,
fire
you're a hooper. You're a fire hooper.
Yeah, so I do
Ah.
hula hoop, I do fans, I do palm torches,
Yeah.
and fleshing.
What is? Oh, that's on
Yeah,
you.
so you like put the stuff down on your skin, put the fire on it, put it out.
You ever learn the hard way about playing with fire?
Oh, absolutely. I'm like covered in scars. I have like tons of scars from
That's awesome.
fire spinning.
Yeah. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're going to play with fire, you got to expect to get burned.
You're going to get burned.
Is there a trick out there that you would like to do you haven't done yet that's like, man, I would like to accomplish this someday?
Recently I've been working on a pizza toss. It's where you like throw your hoop straight up and catch it.
Yeah.
And so far, I can throw it up and I can catch it in front of me, but not on me yet.
It's
So
on fire while this is happening?
Yes.
So you just grab it while it's on fire?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
So wait, but you want it to and then come back down and then you're hula hooping again while it's on fire.
In theory.
Amazing.
Theoretically.
You should do that, yeah. Do you have to wear some kind of flame retardant outfit?
We have fire safe clothing, so like
Okay.
natural fabrics
Okay. All right.
or no fabrics.
All right. Hey, so where do we go to see you doing fire stuff? That's the question.
That is a great question.
Yeah.
You can go to my Instagram at It's Creeping Ivy. And you can catch me next month at the Midway Cafe in JP for Punk Rock and Pasty. I am not doing fire. I'm doing a cute little kitten act. Yeah, and then Fosso La Tease on the 15th of March at Jock's Cabaret, also in Boston.
That's the day after my birthday, which means we should probably go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Punk Rock and Pasties is on your birthday, the day before.
I've talked about it before,
Yeah.
but the bathroom downstairs at Jacques doesn't lock. It's very stressful.
That's good to know ahead of time.
It's very stressful because you can't do anything about
Can you
anybody
reach
getting in.
the door with your foot?
And it's
like,
too
while
far.
You're going?
I tried to like hold, because, you know, I have a shy bladder, so I'm trying to hold it so that I can, and it can't. It's too far away. It's what? It's on purpose?
So basically,
Why
you
is it
need
on
to
purpose?
With buddies. That's why
Yeah,
girls
you
go to
go-
the bathroom together.
So
One to hold the
someone
door,
holds the
one
door.
to pee.
See, you need to take a lesson from the girls.
Oh, that seems just as bad.
The buddy system.
I'll go with
To
you.
have-
I won't watch.
To have a dude with you staring at you while you pee?
No, I just
No,
said I
you
wasn't
don't
gonna watch.
watch them
Oh my
pee.
God.
You
unless you ask.
are there for emotional support and to hold the door.
All right, listen, Ivy.
He doesn't
It
understand.
has been a genuine pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be here for the first iteration of Heavy Leather Metal Show.
Thank you. Now, I know you mostly enjoy indie rock, you told me.
Yes.
But can you name one metal band that you like? God, just one.
Is Motley Crue metal?
Sure.
Motley Crue!
Motley Crue!
yeah.
Come on, let's hear it for Motley Crue! They're really good in 1983.
I like Motley Crue.
I love
also.
Motley Crue. I have an Act 2 Sticky Sweet by Motley Crue where I cover myself in blood. So
there you go.
It's my dream to dance on a bar with like pouring alcohol all over myself to
As you should.
pour some sugar on me.
That's my
which
dream, too.
Is,
That's
you
not
know,
Motley Crue, is
It's
it?
not Motley Crue,
Maybe
but
we can do
it's
it
in the
together
same
someday.
Still a
realm.
dream. I love
So
that for you. We'll make it happen.
It could be a double. You could do Motley Crue.
You get a
and I'll do
lion,
Def Leppard.
I'll tame it. And you go on the
Is
bar,
there fire
and I'll teach you
too?
how to dance.
The bar's on fire.
Look at
The
us, we're-
bar's on fire. The whip that I'm using to tame the lion also on fire.
This is
We're all having a good
heavy.
time.
This is Heavy Leather Metal Show 2025 next
right.
year.
There you
we'll-
go. All right. Thank you, Ivy, for being here.
Thank you.
And on with the show. Boom, we're out. Thank you, Ivy.
Sweet. Yeah, thank you.
Now we can do our Hammered Saint stuff.
What's next?
Okay, we're going to play a game that Nikki invented. And here's what it's called. It's not really a game, but it's it's called How Metal Is This Animal? Now, what's going to happen is Nikki, who's kind of she's like a wildlife rehabilitator. She's a expert in animals of all kinds. She's going to show us a couple animals, and we're going to decide how metal they are. That's it. So we need metal experts. You can get out of here, Rob. You can get out of here if you don't mind. You can stay here. Ivy, I need you to come over here as well.
Are we gonna? Is Snake Man gonna fetch my?
He's gonna fetch the.
Will you
he's
fetch
gonna
the
fetch the
animals?
animals. Now, here is the question. You see the animal. You decide how metal it is. For example, a goat. Goat is very. I don't think it's a goat back there, but a goat, very metal. Might be the most metal of animals.
I would say.
I'd give it an 8.
But like, for example, a rat. Rat's not very metal. Rat's pretty punk, right?
I'd say rat's pretty punk.
Giraffe is nothing.
No.
Frog.
Frog?
I'd give a frog a 4.
I'd say a frog is pretty
Yeah,
metal.
I don't.
Man.
You think a frog is metal?
Dude, ribbit. Come on.
Oh my God! Here we go. Here we go.
10 out of 10, the most metal.
Okay, so here we go. This is a snake. Do you want to?
Yep.
Nikki, do you want to tell us about what kind of snake we got so we know I got to know what it eats.
So this is Maverick.
Okay.
He's an Everglades rat snake.
Yep.
The really cool thing about rat snakes is they are colubrids, so they're related to milk snakes, corn snakes, king snakes, which
Okay.
are also snake eaters. They will eat their own kind.
What?
Yeah.
The most metal.
That's pretty metal.
They do not eat people, though. He's too small.
Is he?
Yeah. How old is where's Rob? How old is Maverick? 7. I thought he was older than
Nikki,
that.
are we allowed to touch this thing?
Of course, you can hold him. You can do
Oh,
whatever you
great.
want.
All
So,
right. Can
he
you-
can live to be 20 years old.
Mike wants to hold that snake for sure.
I want to hold that snake.
And Ivy wants to hold that snake. I don't want to hold that snake, but.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that!
Hey,
wow.
baby.
Okay. All right.
Hey, baby.
How does that feel?
That feels great, man.
Yeah?
It's like having a little buddy.
Have you ever interacted with a snake before?
Not like this.
There you go.
I would say.
Yeah.
We don't really
So
have them this big.
Maverick does little kid birthday parties, and 3-year-olds do this like professionals.
Yeah.
3-year-olds
So,
don't know any better, though. 3-year-old doesn't know it's gonna get bit by a snake or not.
A 3-year-old can
grooving,
barely
man.
hold up their own head.
3-year-olds think that everybody's their pal.
Hey, buddy.
All right. So I can't have you interacting with that snake all day, Mike. I need to know how metal it is.
I would say Rat Snake is probably going to be the next Apollyon song.
Yeah.
Rat Snake is pretty good.
Okay. So what do you give it out of 10?
Out of 10, is he's choking me to death?
Yeah.
I would give him an 11.
Oh, it's a good.
Please
So-
don't kill me.
He's not one of the constrictors, though, is he? Can he constrict?
He is a constrictor.
Oh, he is a constrictor. So he was trying to kill Mike right there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how Ivy feels with this snake, and then she can make her.
I would love to hold the snake.
Go ahead.
Maybe cold.
That's fine.
It's cold because snakes are cold-blooded.
We can do birthday parties together. I'm a professional mermaid.
Matches your outfit.
There you go. All right, Ivy, how's it feel?
We're best friends now.
Really?
I'm going to give this a 12 out of 10.
Wow.
Just so everyone knows, our snakes do photo shoots and music video shoots as well, and Maverick is commonly requested for that because he's usually more orange. Didn't he just shed? He just shed, didn't he?
What do you, when they shed, what do you do with the old skin? You make boots out of it?
If it comes out in one piece, I like to save them and use them for either decoration or programs, like
Yeah.
because kids love to see that.
Right.
Usually it comes off broken. We actually feed it to our isopods.
Ooh, it is cold. Yikes. How can something that's alive be so cold?
Well, they're
Nikki?
cold-blooded.
Yikes. All right. So obviously this snake, especially because it's a rat snake, is very metal. Thank you. But you have another animal to show us. Is that
Yes.
correct? We'll find out how metal that one is. And then we'll know out of these two what the most metal is. Is it a goat that you also have?
I wish we had a goat.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right. You guys ever interact with a goat?
Oh, yeah.
You ever have a goat on stage? That would be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd
I would
be
have a goat
pretty
on
dope.
stage. Yeah.
You can buy a goat for like $20. Do whatever you want with it.
Hell yeah, man.
I think, right? Is that not right? I
You
think
could
you
probably
can.
rent a goat for like $20.
Yeah.
Dude, rental goats?
You can just
I know a
find
guy.
one.
You guys want a goat? I know a guy.
You can just find a goat.
I have a curly-haired tarantula at home.
What? Did you just give away the surprise?
Sorry.
Here we go, everybody. Here is animal number 2,
That's...
which is a tarantula.
This is Pumpkin. She is a curly-haired tarantula. And because she's female, she can live up to 30 years old. And for a tarantula versus a normal spider, their fangs, this is going to be hard to do with the microphone. A normal spider's fangs pinch like this. A tarantula's puncture.
Great.
Like this. So if she was going to come up to you to try to bite you,
Yeah.
she would have to lift up her pedipads to
Yeah.
reveal her fangs to take the bite. So her eyes are right here on top of her head, and they're very small. So although she can see many different directions with those, she would be blocking her vision in the front, which would put her in a vulnerable position. And if a tarantula was going to come up and bite you, what's just an automatic thing you might do?
Cry.
You might try to
Yeah.
whack her away.
Right.
So if she fell even from this distance, she would crack open like an egg. She's not going to survive.
Oh, no.
So what they do instead of biting is she has little nails, like little fingernails at the bottom of her feet, and she can use them to pull the hairs from her abdomen. This is her abdomen. Looks like a butt, right? That's like her belly. She will flick them at you, and it's like hundreds and hundreds of hairs, and almost invisible, and it makes you really itchy.
Nice.
The goal is to temporarily blind the enemy, because normally it would be maybe a lizard or a snake, and where their eyes are, the hairs could get in their eyes.
Let me ask you a question. What if the snake was fighting the tarantula? Who would win?
If the tarantula gets a bite, I think the tarantula would win.
Wow. Okay. All right. Mike,
So
do you want to hold
she's-
this thing?
You know what, man? Sure, I'm a team
Yeah, go
player.
ahead.
She does have venom. She has to in order to
Yeah,
eat
of
her
course.
food, but it's not medically significant unless you're allergic to bees.
Mike, you
I have no idea, man.
are you allergic to bees? We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
All right.
I just don't irritate it. Just be cool with that spider.
Just be cool.
Just be cool.
She's just sitting. She's just gonna do that.
I'm a real cool guy.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Hey, Pearlie, you want to interact with this spider? Come on over. You can do that too. Pearl likes spiders.
So we have 15 tarantulas. Most of them have been surrendered to us. We only really handle 2 of them. Most of them do not like to be touched or picked up. Pumpkin is an exception. Curly hair tarantulas and rose hair tarantulas are known for being very docile, despite the fact that they are venomous and huge. So she's not full grown yet. She will be soon.
All right, Mike, hand her over to Ivy.
How old is Pumpkin?
So I don't know. When we first got her, she was mostly full grown. We probably got her, was it last two Novembers ago.
Mike, you ever cradle a snake like that, a spider like that before?
You know, honestly,
Yeah.
smaller spiders kind of
Smaller
freak me
spiders?
out more.
Yeah.
They jump out of corners
This
and
one
shit.
was okay though, huh?
That's fine. It's like a puppy.
No, thank you. You wanna?
So
You wanna touch that
I'm
thing?
very impressed that you are in the room and next to Pumpkin. That's
I mean, I'm next to it. I'm not interacting with it. So here's the.
So do you see what's happening here? Something I've noticed, I've been doing educational programs for 8 years, and when I started, I thought this would be for boys. And when we go
girls like
to our
spiders.
programs,
Especially
the little
here in
boys
Salem.
are usually terrified, and the girls is very nurturing right here. They're coddling, and they're treating Pumpkin like it is their actual child.
All right. So here's the mission, Mike. Here's the mission.
All right, bud.
What's more metal, tarantula, or the snake? You would know.
I'm gonna still go with the rat snake, man.
You're going with the snake. Ivy, what's more metal?
I'd honestly have to agree. Rat snake for me.
The rat
Sorry,
snake
Pumpkin.
wins, everybody. Let's hear it for the rat snake.
Ooh, here we got a classic of all classics for true Norwegian black metal, Dark Throne, Under a Funeral Moon. My personal favorite Dark Throne album. The first track, Natasha and Eternal Sleep, one of my favorite Norwegian black metal songs. I always said if I ever have a daughter, I would name her Natasha after this song. It is beautiful. There's so many other great songs on this record, but this one holds a dear place in my heart from when I was getting into black metal.
All right, now this is a record that I have a special connection with. It's Over's second album. No idea how to pronounce it. It's in a different language. Over was a black metal band with a lot of folk involved. This album is just straight folk, completely acoustic. There's a lot of clean singing. But the reason I love this album is it just gets the absolute essence of the nature in black metal and kind of like that atmosphere that you kind of lose out on with some records. And I feel like this entirely strips it down to just that. When I was in college during finals, I would throw this on, put on a candle, close my eyes, and this is how I would like rest myself before a big exam. So I absolutely love the hell out of this album. It's a good pick.
Retaliation by Carnivore. One of the greatest albums out there. Got classics like Angry Neurotic Catholics, Jesus Hitler. Interesting. I hate the intro of this album though. It makes me cringe to my soul. It's just a guy throwing up in the toilet. Jack Daniels and pizza. Good album. We cover one of the Carnivore songs live with Necralant. It's always a good time.
T, Trouble. Not Psalm 9. Okay, oh! Yeah, so someone misfiled this because it was after the T. But Manila Road, Open the Gates. This is a fantastic epic metal record. High Roller Records. Looks like this is a, you got this one in color vinyl. One thing that's annoying about this repress is that originally this came out on 112-inch and a separate 7-inch, and the 7-inch has two very short or two very long and atmospheric tracks, but here they're at the end of side 1 and side 2, so it kind of breaks up the flow of the record on this specific repress. But I don't have that much money, so I'm gonna buy the High Roller Records repress. This is a very important band to me. Lots of different progressions as they went. They started out sort of space rocky, 70s metal, and then on Crystal Logic is where they really hit their stride. I already got that one already, but that's like top 5 record of all time. But then on the road, they come out with Open the Gates in, I think this is 84, it might be 85, but I think it's 84. And they get a new drummer, Randy Thrasher Fox, and that tells you all they need to know. They're ditching a lot of that 70s influence, and they're really leaning into not quite thrash metal, but they're getting speedier, they're getting more US power metal. I mean, Mark Shelton, even in like 1983, there's pictures of him wearing Metallica shirts. So he's blending his Uriah Heep, Thin Lizzy influences with sort of the new sound of metal in 1984. There's lots of great tunes on here. Weavers of the Web, that's a great tune. Astronomica, that's a more atmospheric one, but not quite as long as the ones from the 7-inch. Heavy Metal to the World, that's a statement right there. Mark Shelton was a heavy metal warrior until the end. And my favorite track on this record is Road of Kings. Yeah, Manila Road, Open the Gates, buy it or go home.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back real soon.
But before we go, once again, here they are, Hammered Saint.
Angel went